Hello, I'm Heather. Welcome to Take 15 Yoga. Today, we are going to focus on some breath practices, um, breath moving specifically, and a 4-4-6-2 breath sequence. And of course, some yoga. So before we get started, let's go ahead and bring our hands to our heart, our thumbs to our chest. Gently close the eyes or look down. Begin breathing in and out the nose. And as you're breathing in and out the nose, you're just bringing that awareness, all of your awareness to your body. If you have an intention for the practice, you can set that. We've had some unfortunate events here in Louisville with a plane crash, fire. So I'm setting intentions for healing, prayers, softness to those here. All right, release that. Release the hands, open up the eyes. I'm going to warm up the wrist here just with some nice rolls. While we're doing that, softening the eyes. Bringing focus and attention to the neck and the jaw, and just softening that area as we're moving the wrist here. Transition the other way. And just do some small movements, and then we'll get into the breath practices, then into some bigger movements, and then we'll go back down into the breath practices. Right arm comes across, waking up the shoulders. Bring the chin towards the chest here. Spread the fingers wide if they're not already wide, and just think about pushing away. Release that. Other side. Chin back down towards the chest. Release. Right arm comes up, windmill over. So just waking up the whole side body, really focusing on the wrist all the way down to the hips, and inhaling on the up, exhaling on the down. Also be very mindful of any tension that you're holding in those shoulders and the neck. All right, breath moving. So breath moving practice, I chose that today, and I'm going to focus on some a series of breath focuses that I'll integrate into each of these 15-minute sessions on Wednesday. So the first one is breath moving. I've gotten a lot of this technique, and here's a little history of it out of the healing power of the breath. And the healing power of the breath is it's a bunch of practices for breath, but really what it boils down to is they used breath practices in places where people have experienced traumatic events, and also to train people, counselors, healers, etc., to help deal with helping others who are dealing with trauma and breath. So this one here, and you may have just picked this up in a regular yoga class. So what it does is we're just going to bring the eyes gently closed or looking down. We're going to inhale the breath, and on the inhale, we're visualizing it going up to the top of the head. On the exhale, visualize it going down the body to the base of the spine and out the sit bones. So let's do that for a couple rounds. So I'll just say inhale, and then you think of inhaling to the top, exhaling down. So it's a deep inhale at the top of the head, exhale down. And this is in and out the nose. So deep inhale. Exhale down. And even if you find this breath sequence maybe hard to do, just bear with me, hang in there. I'm just visualizing it, even if you're not a visual person. Some people might even feel that more sensitivity on the inhale to the top of the head, to the crown. Exhale down to the base. Couple more times. We're moving that breath through the body. If there's any sticking points, acknowledge that and send the breath on. One last time. All right. Hands come behind the back, shine the heart up. So breath moving actually started, some of its roots are in China. It moved also to Qigong. There's some Hawaiian practices that use breath movement. Release that. Bring your hands, your elbows, your wrists to the hips. We're just getting that nice little stretch here. It was also, breath moving was used in Russia in the 11th century by Christian monks. We're going to go back to these. Inhale and exhale down. And they used it to practice prayer. So to bring awareness, to help with the memory. And also, I'm sure this tapping into spiritual awareness, but to remember the Jesus prayer. And in turn, as they started having wars and different things going on, go ahead and stand up. I'm going to inhale up, exhale, dive down, inhale, roll it up, and keep going. Inhale, deep breath in, hold, exhale, dive down, roll it up. 3 more. So they taught it to the warriors when they started having issues. And the warriors used it to help with not only awareness. We're going to come out here wide. Feet are wide. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it down. Hold. Look down at your feet. If this is too much, you can always come up a little bit more. You're going to feel it more here. You dip it a little further down, you're going to feel it more in the hips. Look at your toes. You can even lift your toes up. Breathe. But they use this to help ease pain in war and contact. So it works with the nervous system, breath. It helps for anxiety and stress, that breath moving, and also for awareness and concentration. It's recommended in the book for, like, if you have stress and anxiety, at least starting out with a 5-minute practice of just what we talked about right there with the breath moving. Come on back up. Ooh. All right. Sun salutation A. So hips width apart. Inhale it up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, half up, look forward. Exhale, down. Hands come down to the mat, step back. This is a high plank. Exhale, melt down. Toes press into the mat. Up dog or cobra. I'm going to do a cobra. Exhale down. Push back up. Down dog. 5 breaths in and out the nose here. Look forward, step forward. Exhale down. Inhale, half up. Exhale down. Inhale, roll up. Hands all the way up and around. Exhale down to the heart. Step out wide. Right foot is going to be forward. The left foot is at an angle. Exhale, we're just forward folding here. Knees can be slightly bent. Five good breaths in and out the nose. Look up. Come on back up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Another deep breath in and come on down. Triangle. Five breaths on all these poses. In and out. After that fifth breath, bend that knee, power it back up, and we're just going to pivot the feet the other way. Deep breath in, we exhale a nice forward fold over that left leg. 5 breaths. And then knee, power it up. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Another deep breath in, exhale down. Triangle on the other side. Bend that front knee, power it back up. And again, hands are going to come behind the heart, shine the chest up. Release any anxiety, any stress by opening the heart. Look down at your feet, heel toe in. All the way to hips width apart, just a little bit. A little bit wider, but not too wide. How about that? Comfortably wide. And so we're just going to visualize here. We're going to do the 4-4-6-2 breath. But while we're doing it, I want you to visualize your feet. You might have to bring them together a little bit more. Feet growing roots all the way into the core of the earth. Connecting, coming back up, wrapping around your ankles. So you're just rooted and grounded. And we're going to breathe in. So it's an inhale for 4 counts, a hold for 4 counts, and then a long exhale for 6, a hold for 2, and then we'll do it again a few times. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2. Okay, we'll do it 2 more times here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2. Feels like something we should do sitting down, but let's do one more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2. All right, so you have that in your back pocket. You can use the breath, the 4-4-6-2 breath with the breath moving. And there you go. Something for your toolbox. So let's come back down. I'm going to do a quick time check because 15 minutes seems to go by so fast. It already is there, but let's come down to the belly. Just another nice exercise or yoga pose for the heart. So hands are going to come down by your chest, bringing the elbows in towards the body and pressing the toes into the mat. We're going to push with our hands. We're going to feel this in our triceps. It's just a baby cobra. Head is the last thing to come up. Exhale it down. Rolling it down. So inhale up. Exhale down. You should definitely be feeling this in the back of your arms and your chest and your low back. Inhale up. Turn all those little muscles on. Exhale it down. Let's bring the hands out in front of us. So forearms in front. Look at the hands, spread the fingers wide apart and slightly shift the belly towards the elbows. Look straight, Sphinx pose. Nice belly stretch for the abs and a heart opener. Exhale. Down by moving the elbows out to the sides. Take 3 deep breaths in. On your next inhale, come up, push back, child's pose. Knees wide here, toes, big toes touching, hands facing down in front. With each breath, let the belly get softer. Let the body sink deeper. You could melt into the floor by using your breath. This is what you would do here. Now here, let's go ahead and do 3 rounds of the 4, 4, 6, 2 breath. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 1, 2. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3. Or 1, 2. All right, come on back up. The practices like that can be, sometimes it takes a while to get into a habit of doing them, but they can be really rewarding and actually really work to help calm and reduce stress and anxiety. So I hope that you liked them. I hope that you'll practice them. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any requests, I'm always here. And let's just go ahead and wrap this up. Bring your hands to your heart, your thumbs to your chest. Look down into your heart. Thank your body for everything that it does. Reflect on something that you're deeply grateful for today. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste.